Hey guys, so I thought it might be interesting to do a video of my 10 most expensive makeup items that I own and tell you whether or not I think the products are worth it. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that mostly I buy drugstore makeup. I can't really afford to buy high-end products very often. Once in a great while, I'll buy one thing as a treat, but I really can't afford to buy expensive makeup. But I have accumulated some things over the years, and what I did was I picked one thing from each category. There is one thing that I picked the top two most expensive items because I wanted to incorporate it into my look. So does my look expensive today? Because I have all these products on except for one thing. There was one thing that didn't really go with the look, so I didn't use it, but I'll tell you about it anyway. So yeah, does my makeup look expensive today? I kind of think that it does. So, alright, let's start with number 10, the 10 most expensive thing that I own, and it's like by category. You'll see as we go along. Alright, so number 10 is going to be Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Is this worth it? It costs $24. Absolutely. The hype is real, people. This is the best concealer that I've ever tried. I talked about this yesterday. I don't have dark circles so much as I have like indentations in my face. And this one here is particularly bad, but it's from allergies, it's from aging, but you've seen me without makeup and it's a vast improvement. So if it works for me, I can only imagine what it would do for somebody that didn't have deep indentations in their face and just had dark circles. I think this is incredible. I use this shade light, but I think light neutral might also work for me, so I might check that out next time I need to get more of this. But that's number 10, Tarte Shape Tape. Definitely worth it. Okay, coming in at number 9 is the one product that I'm not wearing today just because I didn't think it would really tie in with this makeup look, and that is my Marc Jacobs Highliner. This is in the shade Navy Noir, and I guess I could have done a navy liner, but I really didn't want to do any pops of color. Sometimes I just, sometimes I don't want to do the pop of color. But do I think this eyeliner is any better than any other eyeliners that I use? By the way, this is $25. It's pretty good, but I don't think I would repurchase anymore. $25 is too much to pay for an eyeliner. It's a very good eyeliner, but I just don't feel like it's worth $25. It is very nice though, and maybe it would have made more sense to buy it in a more practical color instead of buying blue, because, I don't know, I used to do a lot of cool tone looks and now I'm really into the warm tones, so I probably should have got brown or could have got black. Black goes with everything, but yeah, I don't think this is worth $25. I wouldn't repurchase it. Alright, coming in at number 8 is another Marc Jacobs product. It is what I have on my lips right now. This is a Marc Jacobs lipstick. This costs $30. This is definitely worth it. This is, formula-wise, probably the most amazing lipstick that I've ever tried. This particular color is not available anymore. It's called Understudy. It's number 114. This is from the new Nudes line, and I don't even know if this line is available anymore, but if this is any indication of what his lipsticks are like, then I would definitely love to try more Marc Jacobs lipsticks in the future, if I can. I mean, $30 for a lipstick is a lot of money, but I've tried in the past, I don't have them anymore, but I've tried Tom Ford, I've tried Guerlain, and I don't think those lipsticks were anything to write home about. Now, I should have did that whole disclaimer thing that people always do at the beginning of these videos where they say, oh, if your favorite products are these and I don't like them, then please don't be upset. But, everybody likes different things for different reasons. So if you're a big Tom Ford or Guerlain lipstick fan, I'm sorry, but I don't think those lipsticks are worth the money. This is worth the money. And this is in the most gorgeous peachy corally color. And I have trouble with these kind of looks. I have trouble with these types of colors, I should say. The color is gorgeous. The formula is amazing. Yes, I will swatch this so you can see what it looks like when it's not on my lips. So that is the color. And it is stunning. I felt really bad when they discontinued this, but you know, he's always coming out with new lipsticks all the time. So I'm sure that there's something comparable in his line. It's a magnetic case, so it just, everything about it is great. The packaging, the color, the formula. This lipstick is definitely worth 30 bucks to me. Okay, what is next? Number 7 is my most expensive blush. This was a gift. I did not pay for this, but I looked it up on the internet, and the internet says that this costs $35.30, and this is by a brand that is not available in this country. The brand is Art Deco, and this is the Bronzing Glow Blusher. And it's not printed on here, but it's tribal sunset. I don't know why they didn't put it on the package, but so it's from some limited edition collection. My friend June lives in Ireland, and she sends me things for my birthday. And this was one of my birthday gifts. And so it's got pink, orange, and like a bronzy shade. And so you can either swirl it together or you can use it individually if you want to. I dipped my brush today in just the corally shade, and it's so pretty. Goes very nicely with this whole peachy theme I've got going on today. Is this worth $35? $35 is an awful lot to pay for a blush, but I think this is worth it. I know that not everyone who watches my videos lives in the United States, so if you live in one of the European countries, you probably have access to Art Deco. So if you've never tried any of their blushes, I think the formula on this is fantastic, and the colors are beautiful. So I would say, yes, this is worth it. That's Art Deco. So this is from collection from a few years back, though. So you wouldn't be able to get that exact one. But just in general, I would say that it is worth it. Okay, next up is number 6, my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. You see this listed in the description box for all my videos. I paid $36 for this. Is it worth it? It's very good, but I feel like the Maybelline Baby Skin is so similar that I don't feel like this is worth $36, and I probably wouldn't repurchase it, which is not to say that I'm not enjoying it. I think my foundations go on great over it, and it's wonderful, but Maybelline Baby Skin I think is a dupe, so I wouldn't repurchase this. Sorry, Smashbox. Okay, number 5 is my most expensive foundation. Started using it again as of yesterday, well, in my last video anyway, and forgot how much I love this. This is the Tarte Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation. My shade is light neutral, comes in this beautiful glass jar, and this was $39. Definitely worth it, especially in the winter time. My skin gets very dry in the winter, and this is such a wonderful formula. The color match for me is perfect, which is not easy to do for anyone. I don't care who you are, what color your skin is, what tone it is. To find a foundation that is exactly right, perfect for you is not easy. Am I right? So just that alone, the fact that the color match is good for me, helps. But the foundation formula for wintertime is really nice. A little too rich and hydrating for summer, but for winter, this is fantastic. So if you have dry skin or you're older and you've had some trouble finding a nice formula that you really like, I thoroughly enjoy this foundation. It is definitely worth $39 in my opinion. Okay, number 3, my most expensive bronzer is my Tarte Laguna bronzer. By the way, I'm wearing all these products today with the exception of the eyeliner, just so you know. So this is NARS Laguna. This is $40 and I like it. And I think it's an easy bronzer to use. I think it blends well. I think that the finish is pretty. It's got just very subtle finely milled gold particles mixed into the bronzer itself. It's very nice. Is it worth $40? Not to me. I mean, I'm going to use it more often because I think it's a shame to have a $40 bronzer sitting in a drawer not being used. But you guys know how much I love my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. That's a different type of product. You get more of a glow with that. With this, you get more of a bronzy shimmer. They're both nice. They're just very different. But I can't see paying $40 for a bronzer when I can get an effect that I like with the Physicians Formula one. So I would say not worth it, but very nice, and I'm glad that I have it. But this will last you, if you do get this, this will last you forever because a little bit goes a long way. Okay, number 2 is my most expensive contour / highlighter. This is my Anastasia contour kit.
And it's 11 o'clock.
This is the one in light to medium. When this first came out, this was all there was this palette. Now they have different color schemes, and before, when this first came out, you had to buy it as a palette. Now you can buy the individual pans and customize it, and there's tons of options. But when this first came out, this was it. This was the only palette there was. Unfortunately for me, this fits into my skin tone because it's light to medium. So this works for me. However, having said that, there's going to always be one contour that works better, one highlight that works better, depending on your skin tone and color. And for me, that is, well, I used this highlighter today. Because it's got a hint of peach to it, so I thought that would tie in pretty with my look. There's the highlight right there. But this one works for me too. If I wasn't doing a peachy look, I would probably use this. And then this is the contour that I use, this one right here. But this is $40. Do I think this is worth it? Heck yeah, you're getting 6 pans of product in here. That breaks down to $6 and change a piece. So I think that's a good deal. These are excellent quality products. And even though I don't use every single pan in this, if I run out of one of those pans, I can just replace that one pan. So cost effective wise, that works. That's nice. I think this is a great product and I really enjoy it. And I think it is worth $40. Okay, that leaves us with our top 2. Drum roll, please. Brrr. My top 2 most expensive products. I picked, this is from the category of eyeshadows. And instead of taking just the most expensive one, I took the 2 most expensive ones and did my eye look today using both of these palettes. What are the palettes, you might ask? The Viseart Neutral Matte Palette, this is $80, and my Dior 5-color palette and Incognito. I'm going to tell you right now, this palette is worth it. It's $80, but divide $80, 12 eyeshadows. That's only $6 and change a piece. It seems like a crazy amount of money because you're paying it all at once, but think about it. ColourPop eyeshadows are $5. These are $6 and change a piece, but they're Viseart. So, which is to say, excellent quality used by professional makeup artists. These are really fantastic quality. The color scheme in this palette, it has everything you could possibly need. Look at these colors. You've got a white, an off-white, a beige, a light peach. You've got some taupes. You've got grays, a black. You've got brown, a couple more peachy tones. It's got everything you could possibly need. This is worth the 80 bucks. I was lucky enough to find this at a Sephora. It's not supposed to be in store, so I don't know why it was there, but when I saw it, I immediately grabbed it and bought it and didn't even think about it because I had always wanted this, and it is definitely worth the money. However, the other eyeshadow palette that I'm going to show you, this is one of the Dior 5-color palettes. This is $59. Well, I paid $59. They might even be more than that now, but it was $59 when I bought it. Is this worth it? No. There's nothing special about this eyeshadow palette. A lot of people love Dior eyeshadows. I have no idea why. I don't think that there's anything special about this. I think this is easily dupable. I think it's strange that they put this color in this palette because it doesn't even go with the other colors. Yeah, I don't know why people buy these because some people really love these. The only thing I can think of is, you know, the packaging is stunning, but if I'm buying something and spending a lot of money, I want it to have more than a stunning packaging. You know, the quality of the eyeshadows themselves are definitely nothing spectacular. They're okay. I don't think they're great. So let me tell you just briefly what I did with my eye look today, just in case you're curious. I used my MAC Painterly paint pot and primed my eyes with that first. Then what I did was I took this peachy shade in the Dior palette and kind of dusted that all over my eye on top of the MAC Painterly paint pot. Then I took this ivory type shade and I did my brow bone highlight with that. Then I went over to the Viseart palette and I used this color right here in the crease, and then I put this light peach shade on my lids, and then I took this brown and put that in the inner corners a little bit. Just the, no, I'm sorry, not inner corners, outer corner area. So, oh, and I also put a little bit of this shade on the lower lash line and then put in eyeliner just above that. So that's what I did for my eyes, in case you're curious. I did use both palettes. So that is my top 10 most expensive products that I own. One from each category except for 2 from eyeshadows. And out of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of the 10 are worth it. 3 are not. My apologies to Dior, Marc Jacobs, and Smashbox. Although Marc Jacobs redeemed themselves with the lipstick. The lipstick is wonderful, best lipstick I've ever used. But yeah, the eyeliners I don't feel like they're worth it. You can get something else much less expensive that will work just as good. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.